I don't know if you can see that. I've not zoomed in yet, but I don't know if you saw a quick flash there. So Alexa, what date is it? Alexa, what date is it?
Today is Thursday, the 25th of July.
Hope you heard that's a bit low. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 10:09 p.m.
Okay, 10:09 p.m. Nearly 10 past 10. So I'm going to zoom in a moment. Keep still. Hi, family. So I'm filming from ground floor, not zoomed in. Okay, let me just get a little bit comfy. Lost where I am. There we go. Zooming in. And I literally just glanced down, not thinking I'd see it, just to see how cloudy it is. And there's my family. Look. Look at them. Hi, family. Trying to be as still as possible. I'm going to zoom in as much as I can. Okay, that's the highest. Okay, and you can vaguely see there's a light, in a circle, up from the one that's just flashed. You can see it flashing. Hi, family, and it's still attached to the one to the far up. Okay, to the left hand side of it, no, to the right hand side of it, there seems to be an upwards. I'm not doing this right. I can just get comfy and find my words. Okay. So to the right hand side upwards from the bright light is another light attached, and that's why I keep saying I think it's a craft. And to the left hand side there's sort of be intermittent flashing, really quite fast and bright light. Is that correct, family? It's jigging. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfy as much as I can. Okay, is that correct, family? Okay, now I don't know if you've listened. I was might come back later to do regarding the DNA. No, I'll do it now actually. And I'll go on as was. I was rudely interrupted by the creature beast. Okay. There is, and I've tried to explain it, drop hints along the years. There is a DNA sequence in the human evolutionary pool that wasn't created by the creators. Is that correct, family? Can you see it moving? I know I'm moving, but not as fast as though. Okay. Can you confirm that yet again? There's a flying craft. Hi, family. You can see the different colour lights underneath it. Red, green, and there's amber. Telepathically, I just asked who it was. There's another one. Anyway, back to here. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to ask my family the question again regarding the DNA sequence that was put into the evolution of humans. Wasn't a very small DNA sequence put into human evolution that wasn't created by the creators. Is that correct, family? Yeah. Okay. I can unword this. Okay. The powers that be, the parasites, the entities disguised as humans will have you believe that this is a race thing, that it's all to do with race, and they're the superior race. Is that correct, family? And they're linked to demons, insectoids, blah blah blah. There's too many questions all at once, so I'm gonna start with the first questions. Okay, so the parasites that rule the earth via demons and negative entities, have they put the race issue into the world to create division? Okay, I'm going to switch hands, folks, because I'm in a really awkward position here. Okay, I'm going to switch hands. Try to be as still as possible. Okay. It's not a question of black, white. Okay, they've made it an issue towards that not going to fuck about, that whites are superior, blonde hair, blue eyes are superior. Okay, that's not the case. The Anglo-Saxon race, or that genetics, is superior. That is not the case. I think I said previously that there's going to be people that are white-skinned, in inverted commas, that can be wanting to link themselves to the proper evolution of humans that were connected, that are connected by the Creator. I'm not doing the jigging, folks. I'm not moving around. I don't know if I phrased that question properly. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me do it. There's a small percentage of humans walking this earth. There's another flying craft flying upwards. See it come out of nowhere. Is that you? I'm glad I got that on film. See it just appear out of nowhere, apparently. Okay, back to this one. Okay, this craft. Okay, to cause division. So they've created, or they've said in their evolution terms, and the evolution of man, and who was here first, who's got more power, who's got this more superior geno, etc., etc. They've placed a small percentage of the world's population in that group. Is that correct? Can you hear the creaturebeast family? Okay. Forgot what I was going to say. They were placed on Earth, and it's not to do with race, because before the white race, okay, I've just earned a badge from a comedian. Okay, top member. Anyway, yeah, before the white race were even in existence, the entities, the parasitic entities, were on Earth in a previous civilization, trying to corrupt Earth, trying to take over Earth. So the parasites, the demons, entities were already on Earth, but because is that correct, family? I'm going to make this very short. Maybe come back later on. Okay. Can you see it glitching? Anyway, but because at the time they did it in that particular civilization, we could see the entities. We all are meant. I don't matter where you are in the world, who you are, if you're human anyway. We all are meant to see entities. We're meant to have a higher energetic field and be able to sense these things. It's not even called being psychic or being intuitive. We're just meant to have the natural ability, a natural connection to our creators. We are energetic beings. Okay? Because the first time they tried to invade Earth, I don't know if invade is the right word or term they use, and because the humans that were here on Earth could see them, could see the demons on them, it never worked. We never mingled with them. Okay? So they were left to fucking breed by themselves, and the humans just didn't get involved with them. And has anybody had an encounter? And then you'll know what I mean. Why I call them creature beasts, when I call them demons, where you've been somewhere in public and you've had instantly, there's enough craft flying. Okay, this is where you've sensed someone, you're out in public or at an event or whatever, and you've sensed somebody that's been really evil, the energy that they give off, and they look quite respectable. They don't look like your typical bad uns, so to speak, but the energy that they give off is negative. It's more than negative. It's evil. You just feel a way about them. Okay, we are all meant to have that ability, all of us. Okay, in this civilization, so much has been done to cull our psychic ability, our intuitive ability to see the true nature, how we are meant to live, and the true nature of the world, Earth around us. They are beings walking side by side with us, other dimensions that we can't see, okay? Is that so, family? Try to keep as still as possible. Okay, we are energetic beings, and there's so much being done to make it. We don't concentrate on our energy, we don't concentrate on intuition, we don't concentrate on that gut feeling, because somebody looks quite respectable and they're an MP and they're this and that and they do good for charity and blah blah blah. They put these titles ahead, and the work titles ahead of who they are because it's meant to be good. Okay, Freemasons are meant to be, give a charitable organisation, and the only members that they have are main members with integrity and compassion and believe in a one God, a higher being than themselves. That's such a load of shit I can't begin to tell you, but this is what I mean. Okay. Counsellors, Derby safeguarding. I've got a post. I'll link it with this one, where the creature beast, bear with me family, are talking amongst themselves, and the fucking spill on the Derbyshire adult safeguarding team, the spill on the fucking undercover police officer, Nigel, who likes to fantasise about raping infants. So I'm gonna, and I've said this previously, they fucking give themselves up all the time for the last 10 years. And my family said they would do this. Look, they will continue to fuck themselves up. Okay? So you would think with the safeguarding team and Derby Homes, because it's so horrific regarding targeting, that they wouldn't be involved. And that's what they want people to believe, that are coming across my post think, well, no, the police wouldn't be involved in that. No, the local mayor would, it's impossible. So they wouldn't be involved in that. That's just too inhumane programme to exist. It's just not possible. Okay, and that's what they want you to believe, and they like to hide behind the job title. So with Derbyshire adult safeguarding team, okay, and I'll link it to this post where they say they're talking about me, the creature beasts talking amongst themselves, not knowing and not being aware that my ring camera was picking up what they were saying. Is that correct, family? So they're out, the undercover police officer, so you know that West Midlands Police is involved, and they use undercover police officers who are as vile as fuck on this programme. And they're outed Derbyshire adult mental health, Derbyshire adult safeguarding team has been racist. Literally. It says all part of the conversation, you'll hear them say, oh, they don't like her as much as we don't like her. So me, they hate her as much as we hate her. So they're talking about me. And then one of the guys says, well, actually, they hate all niggers, period. I want you to just stop for a minute and think about what I've just said and what you're going to hear on the recording. And this is the Derbyshire's adult safeguarding team, and what that stands for, and what the team, in inverted commas, are meant to do as part of their job. And they hate niggers, period. Is that the correct, family? Okay, and that's just a small example. I'll put it in. I'll link it in with this post. Okay, so this is what I mean. People hide behind the job titles, and because the job titles gives them a certain cachet and a certain characteristics that nobody that works for the public could possibly be racist, especially if the job is to support victims that have been discriminated, to support the vulnerable members of this community. Nobody could be involved in a thing like this or be a racist, active racist. But it be so. Okay? So this is what I'm getting across, where people hide behind job titles, because you won't believe the fucking how rank and how disgusting and how mocking of society these creatures are. Creature beasts are. That was an example of that. So we are, as humans, we are meant to see these entities. When I say see entities, I did talk about the rapist, the one, Nigel, the undercover police officer, who I said, when I got out of the taxi, the demon that was linked to him, sorry, it was me moving, the demon that was linked to him was some distance away, but he made sure that I heard him, made sure he made a phone call. So I'd look up and it was him. And I looked up and the demon that was attached to him walked away from my direction. Is that correct, family? And you will hear in this recording as well where they talk about this Nigel, this undercover police officer, who, apparently is not in the force now, is hated by the colleagues, and he thinks that the demons that attached to him are going to save him from my family, from what I'm filming now, from what I have been filming. Is that correct, family? You'll hear it for yourself, okay, folks? So this is what I mean, okay? We are meant to have that ability. So now it's getting quite cloudy now. So, okay, I'm trying to hold it still as possible. The DNA, the job titles, the positions in society of the people with the lower DNA that are not linked to the creator, we are meant to admire them. So that's so, family. They've put in place, so the royal families, can't think of anything else, but especially in the UK, I'm going to focus on the UK, the super rich, the old establishment, etc., etc. So that's so fun. It's really clouding over now. And if anybody's been following the royal family, you know how many members and how many sex offenders have received OBEs and MBEs by the current king, who is knocked about with throughout the years. And the sex offenders have been doing their thing for decades. So they would have been aware, the royal family, the British royal family, would have been aware of that before they even announced them or awarded them the MBEs or the OBEs. Is that correct, family? Yeah. Okay, so a lot to take in. I might come back later when I'm in such an awkward position. There's a DNA percent, and the DNA, the parasites, okay, have teamed it as a race thing, and it's not. There's only a small percentage of humans, in inverted commas, walking around that are linked to that DNA that's come in via demons I'll wait till it clouds over, stop clouds over, that are on this earth. And there will be a language, what's this? I don't want to say, I want to say the word. Anyway, I've got it. Okay. There would have been, there's a reason why, I can't think of the word, where the royal family tend to, and the people, certain people within British society tend to stick together, tend to, and we all do, we all stick to our own sort of clan, don't we, really? But they sort of put it in place that everybody else is lower than them, and their establishment, the old money, and etc., makes them better than everybody else in the world, okay? They know this, okay? They know they have entity attachments, know they've got demons attachments. They's the ones, I can't even say the word, I speak common cow. Yeah, they're the ones, right? Right, they're the ones that set up the religions in the world. They're the ones that are head of various religious organisations, etc., etc. I wanted to go one last thing, but I might come back later because it's clouding over. Okay, no more flying crafts, no more Freddie Ball. No. No. So I might come out later, but for now I think that's it. I think that's enough. I might come out later, might come out tomorrow, who knows. But just think on, it's not a black and white thing. They've made it into a race thing, and it's not. It's only a certain percentage of people, and it's quite the top 3% of the world's population. But what they've done, like with the Freemasons, they have to recruit, so the gullible idiots, the fuckwits. Okay, I'm going now to do their dirty work, so let me just go back. And I'll go into more on this later on at another time, but for now, you'll know who I'm talking about. And why I said earlier on, and anybody that's done this sort of like the DNA and the family, whatever it's called, blood test, sort of like your lineage. I can't even say the word. Lineage. Oh no, that's not it. Anyway, fuck it. You'll know that people see. Oh, another flying craft. Okay. There you go. See me. Gone. Has it gone? Gone in the clouds. It's gone. It's gone. People are surprised that they're not fully or what they expect in their bloodline, okay? And their ancestry. I'm going now, folks. I'm busy twat myself. Anyway, for now, folks, I don't think there's any more flying crafts. It's clouding over. This is not a black and white thing, even though race is going to play a big part of it, like the Derbyshire safeguarding team. Because, like I explained previously, more people of colour are on this earth. So more people of colour, obviously, are going to be contacted by flying crafts, UFOs, aliens, and they're going to show you proof. They're not going to say, yes, I've had I channeled last night, and anybody said, I've said this, keep saying this over and over again, anybody that has any true contact with beings will have the evidence. The beings want you to know what's happening. Listen, fucking hell. I'm not coming on every week and going, yes, folks, and I've just had another session, yeah, they've said this and they've said that. That happens, and I don't come on until my family confirms it, okay? So, yeah, there could be days where they tell me like sort of downloads, okay, of shit, information, and then say it again, and I ask questions telepathically, and And it's not until they come on, I want to see him, that I ask the question. And like I said previously, I asked the question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. That question about Haile Selassie, His Holiness Haile Selassie. I didn't believe it because I didn't believe in the Bible per se, and religious texts. Okay, so I question what I've been told. I don't just take the say once, like, oh yes, my family, you great ones, blah blah blah. I will tell the world. I'll wait because I don't want anybody just to take my word for anything. But I will say that people, and I will keep saying, don't listen to anybody. They want people to know what's happening. This is a time where people's ability and energies coming into Earth are being connected to their clan, God, whatever words you want to use for the creator. I call them creators, I call them God, but whatever words you use, we are being connected. And this is why it was happening now in the world. I'm sure this one just flashed. It's happening, the wars, the warmongering, through the UK, the cost of living crisis. Everything's been done to make us anxious, to make us not connect to our heart chakra, to make us anxious, to make us fear-filled. Anything possible. That's why this programs, the targeting programs, is in place. I call it the beasting program because they named it the targeting program themselves. They love it. They fucking love it. So I call it beasting programs just to show people exactly, and they are fucking disgusting. What they are. The beasting program is a perfect title for these creatures involved in this system. Okay, and this is why it's happening now, because they're going to get the lowest, the dreg society, to target humans. Yeah. Once you become involved in this program, any connection you had with any higher powers, any higher beings, to your God, whatever name you use, that is gone forever. And when you hear them talking about the demons, it's not just me saying it. Go back to my previous recordings of the creature beasts and talk about everybody's identity attachments. Everybody's got demons. It's not that bad. Blah, blah, blah. What a load of fucking shit. Okay, and this last one I'm going to put on here, and I said about fucking Nigel, this undercover police officer, West Midlands police officer who has infant rape fantasies, who's fucking took over the flat opposite me, near opposite, so close, anyway. Because they target different people around the area. So it's not just me, oh, there's my family now. Okay. Woohoo. Okay. I was going to go on then, family. So, okay, where was I? You've moved along a bit. Along the skyline. Okay. Okay, and this race division. Okay, so blonde hair, blue eyes. Think of World War One, World War Two. I can't get my words right tonight. Can I ever overnight? Anyway, that was a lot more than what we've been led to believe. The conflicts in the world, they've gone now, have been instigated by powers and entities far more powerful than what we've been led to believe. It's not just one nation by itself thinking, no, that's my land, I want it back. There's things that have been put in place deliberately, like the Russia and Ukraine conflict, where it's been the US with their little tall soldier, the man in the green, using him as a pawn to do as much damage to Russia as possible. Is that correct, family? Our Western leaders are gearing up. Well, some of them. Sorry, move that. Is that correct, family? Some of the Western leaders are gearing up, want to World War III because of the energies coming in. They want to create as much conflict and as much pain worldwide as possible. So going from a very personal basis, from using the targeting program to target individual people, they're using wars, etc., to create hostility, fears, conflict, death, to create a more division within the world. And they've got their puppet masters doing the work, and they know they are working. Like the creature beast, they know they've got entities attached to them. It's demons, they know it's evil. They don't give a shit. Actually, don't. And I think one of them said twat. Said, "Oh, there's got to be evil in the world to counterbalance the good." No, there hasn't. Is that correct, family? That one of the creature beasts said that there has to be evil in the world to counterbalance. That's a load of fucking bollocks. If they were part of this world, their energy wouldn't be black. Their energy would be part of this world, part of Earth. And as I keep saying, when I see these beasts, most of them I see a dark aura, black aura, like a cloud, surrounding them. Is that correct, family? Okay, I'm going to go now because literally broke my body. Okay, so from a very individual point of view, okay, and to a worldwide point of view, and I've said previously, read as many different papers, newspapers, international news as possible. Don't get your information on one source. Okay, racism will increase, has increased worldwide. Nationalism, the Nazi Party, and that whole subject matter has increased worldwide. Okay, if you look at Australia, if you look at New Zealand, the indigenous people in those communities have been made targets. Is that correct, family? Canada as well. And this is done on purpose. Because they've born into their skin, whatever their soul is part of. Oh, sorry, folks. It's got clouded over now. Let's see. Their soul is. I don't know what's going on here. Search for hammocks. No. Okay, it's gone now. But don't take my word for things, and that's why I don't want so many people that say that they're evolved and spiritual, and then they've got the calling and they feel the energetics in them and they're evolving, haven't got nothing to back it up. One of the creatures, do you know that black woman? It's got demons all over. The people that's controlling her handler, or one of the handlers, is a fucking white guy, blonde-haired white guy. Why she's going on about black this and black that and Indian, and we weren't brought to America via slave ships, we're Indian and blah blah blah, and the blacks that think that are fucking stupid and blah 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 blah. One, she's full of demons. Two, she's got a handler telling her, if you look how she was right at the beginning when she started this, look at her now. And this is bad. She's sold her soul, bless it, to be popular and to be on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. And she's got a white guy telling her how to say and how black to be and to wear this and to do that. And I get my family to confirm it yet again. Okay, you can see the cloud there. I'm going to zoom in before I leave. So what I'm saying is, don't take my word for anything. This is why I come on and then blah 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 with the questions. Okay, instead of coming on and saying, oh, I had to download last night, and yes, and my family, you've seen them, so you must believe me. You know, yeah, my family said X, Y, and Z, so it must be true. Here we go. I don't. Yeah. Listen to the recordings, listen to my audios, and decide for yourself. Listen what's going on in the world. Listen what I've put previously before. Oh, another flying crab. You see it, other side. Regarding that Nigel and then the creature beast, and they don't know the new lot. So the Derby massive. Derby creature beast lot don't know that from the very beginning my family have constantly said they'll fuck themselves up. They didn't say that, I've translated it as fuck themselves up, but the creature beast and their handlers will fuck themselves up because two, and I've said this previously, they behave like serial sex offenders. They have to do it. They have to be a part of it. Okay. 3, 1, they behave like serial sex offenders. 2, they've not been told what I've been told right at the very beginning. Okay. So we've got police inspectors for Westminster Police lying and saying, no, we didn't know that she would resist this. We didn't know that she was that strong. Yes, you fucking did, right from the very beginning. 10 years ago. Targeted for nearly 10 years. Yes, you did. Or they brought psychics in to try to get to me, and psychics say that they brought psychics in. Like I said, that's how I knew the Freemasons were involved right at the very beginning, because the Freemasons in Dudley, look who they are, okay? Go, Google them. Look, the Freemasons in Dudley, I think Starbridge. Google them, okay? And the current mayor of Dudley is a female. Her husband is a part of the Freemasons in Dudley. They were the ones that were involved in my targeting, okay? Right from the very beginning. Okay, so they've got female, I've told you this previously, they put females in row because it'd be hard to believe that an elderly female woman, just like somebody's nana, could be involved in such a revolted, inhuman, sexual, deviant program. But they'd be so, okay? So when I was first targeted, they told me, and the Freemasons do use evil occult knowledge, but they couldn't get through. And this is what I can say to people. So we don't know how powerful. As long as you tell something to fuck off, go away, I don't know how powerful, and no, and stand in your ground and say, no, that's not going to happen. Okay? You don't know how powerful standing your ground is, and they will make you fear-filled. Is that so, family? Because they have to. They're trying to block your connection. Is that so, family? So the will is still inferior. They will try to make you depressed. They target your heart. Is that correct, family? Literally with the, not just the psychically, but with equipment. That's why around me, maybe in a block of flats, surrounded by these fucking creatures. So I left one area and it's a new area. So they didn't tell Derby Homes, Derby Council. She's resisted before. We've had psychics in before. From the very beginning, we've had psychics in trying to headfuck her. There's her car. The creaturebeasts can't see. The windows are dirty. They're not mine. They're inside the windows. I'm not explaining. She said as she explains. Is that somebody dropping off food? No, it's not. It's a creature beast. Oh, I hope people can get that number. Okay, and then one of the things as well, recordings, you'll see an Asian guy wearing all black walk past. He's a creature beast as well. They get all sorts in here. In this program, you get black, white, even though it is a racist program. And the people at the very top are what tend to be white, blonde-haired, middle-aged men. But to get anybody to do the work, like I say, gullible idiots, like Desmond Jadu, give them a sense of power. So you can do this for us, betray your community, and we give you an MBE. Yeah. Pretend to care about your community and we'll give you an MBE. And we'll promote you to bishop. Ooh la la. So I'm going now because I'm walker position. I keep saying I'm going now, and I am actually. Enough. Thank you, family. I think I've gone on a bit. I hope it's made sense. I said about the D-Day. I'll come back. Oh, I've lost my... Oh, there we go. I'll come back regarding the DNA when I've been more prepared. I wasn't expecting to see them this early, actually. My equilibrium's gone off balance. I'm fine. I know you do your thing, family. But yeah, and then we'll go on and about the day. All you got to do is look at the British establishment to know who likely, but because they've brought psychic evil energetic influences in. Even the local pisshead, like Kate at number 2, has got entity attachments. Now, police officers have got entity attachments. MPs, there will not be an MP in this country that does not know this programme is on the way and does not know that there's evil, literally evil beings, adults, humans, that have got demons attached to them. And it seems far-fetched, doesn't it? It does actually seem far-fetched. But I knew the creature beasts would fucking out themselves yet again. They were told, just let them, like, when a sex offender thinks they're getting away with shit, they come and become sloppy. Okay? You got to think of the mind of a serial sex offender. And then look at your local MP, look at the police force, look at the dregs. They repeat the same thing year after year because they've got nothing else to do. They don't know what else to do. They've got to put the worst guns, to put the psychic of things, psychics to try to break me right from the very beginning. It didn't work. Moved here. And all of a sudden they put a post thinking, even the psychics can't get close to you. We know the psychics can't get close. They've known for 10 years that no psychic, they've got a black, I think they've got somebody from Africa to try to get into my link, my energetic link, my soul, etc. Is that correct, family? So the Freemasons in Dudley couldn't do it, and the white guys, and the things that they've done to try to energetically, occultly get into my energetic field, and they can't. They never tell, and this program is based on lies. So, like the previous presidents have said, fake news. We're still getting fake news. You're still being lied to on a personal level, also on a international level, country to country level. Lied to every day. Is that correct, family? There's one part of society that wants to cause World War III and cause as much misery as possible, and there's another side aspect to it that doesn't want that, that knows that the demons and that there's evil forces at work behind these so-called humans that wants to destroy humanity, literally to destroy humanity. Is that correct, family? Okay. I think that's it. I've gone in heavy habit. I will actually go a bit more another time, maybe later, like I said, or maybe not. I'm really achy, I'm really sweating now. I'll just see if I'm flying crap. But I will go on to another time in more detail regarding the DNA. And it's not a black and white. We've been so... human beings have mated with each other this century for hundreds and hundreds of years. You can't say, it's a white thing, it's just white people are evil, or black people are evil, or... I'm trying to think of I'm not even going to name a nationality, or that nationality is evil, or that nationality is good, and etc, etc. And they've got more of a link to the creator. It's not that anymore. I've not yet to see a black person, or an Asian person, or anybody of colour on the internet that's true. That isn't part of the system, isn't part of the targeted, isn't part of got entity attachment, isn't part of trying to bring as much pain and misery to humanity as possible. Okay, they're all full of shit. And like I say, anybody that says they've got a connection to beings, okay, they will have evidence, repeatedly evidence, would have evidence to this. And that's a family. So there's going to be people out there, like I said, that like me, ordinary person, not set up a news channel. I'm not coming on every week. Who out there like me, just when it happens, they're filming it and they're talking and they're having evidence. And their channel will hardly get any views like mine. Their views will be tampered with. The people, the memberships will be tampered with. Okay, is that so, family? Okay, so the viewing figures, people are looking and thinking, oh, if only had 2 person viewing that. How can, you know what I mean? And this person over here, they've been going for years and years and years. They're official because they're on Gala TV. Gala TV is a load of shit, by the way, folks. What did I just see it like? Okay, so, yeah, I'm very hot. Do you know, I'm at that age. Fucking hell. Oh. I'll usually cool myself down with a few ice lollies or 4. Got no ice lollies. Trying to be very good. Anyway, going now. We'll go on about the rest. I will come back again because I think this is just before I go. I feel like I'm jumping around, but here, there, and everywhere. Every second sentence is changing. So I'm going to get going and come back again and try to be more concise in my explanation of the DNA that's not linked to the creators. They're on Earth. If you want to, and they look like ordinary people. The reason why I say look these people up, because you wouldn't think to look at them, okay? You wouldn't think to look at these nice, white, middle-class people, especially in the UK, that they would be involved in evil, inhumane practices, and they have got demons attached to them. You wouldn't think. But also, look at Black and Asian, look at the MPs in lie, look at Derby's ex-council leader, look at Derby's current council leader. Okay, an Asian guy and a white woman. Because she must be appalled as she hears about this, and one of her members getting off having a wank when I'm on the toilet. Oh, she's got to investigate that straight away because that's so. No, they're going to pretend it's not happening. They want me to join them. Yeah. Latest news flash. These creatures, I'll go into that in a minute, want me to ask different questions. I think you've heard that. Okay. Also, these creatures have tried to talk to my family themselves. So they've got scientists, they've got whoever, the latest child fucking molester involved, okay, to try to talk to my family themselves and have a response back. And it's not worked. Okay, folks, it's not going to work because these creatures have broken bread with sex offenders, with child molesters, with the dregs of society, and they know they're the dregs. And they're so stupid to think that my family, higher beings, would not know what they are. Is that correct, family? Yeah. I don't know if you can see that vaguely. I'm going to zoom in before I go. Because I won't join them. And if you'll hear the post where they say, join us, you'll be famous. And do you know how many famous people want to meet you? And that person wants to meet you. And if you join, this targeting will stop. And it's not that bad having demons attached and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Is that correct, family? Go back to my post. Okay. They know, okay, the creature beast for 10 years ago, and the years that followed that, when my family came involved, that I will never, ever, ever join these beasts. I see what they are. I see the demons on them. And like I said last time, they are the lowest, one of the lowest consciousness life forces on Earth. Is that correct, family? In the solar system and in the galaxy. I want you to think about that as well. Just think about what I'm saying, where there's thousands of energetic beings on Earth. In the solar system. I've just got a breath on Earth, in the solar system. In different dimensions. And the creature beasts, look who they are. Go back and look who's targeting me. Look at the MPs. They have made themselves food for whatever demon, whatever insectoids that wants to infect them, because they want to be part of the system. So they actually think, so not told Derby lot, that I've always thought I hate them. I can't, like I say, it's soul level. It's literally soul level, okay? And they know that my family will never ever contact anybody. So no Freemason will have this contact. No child rapist, nobody involved in this targeting program will have this contact. Is that correct, family? No fucking fucked up entity, even though I do swear a lot, but you know, I'm a decent human being, compassionate, I've got integrity. I'm not fear-filled. Okay, nobody, I don't need outside validation about who I am. I'm connected to fucking beings that have known me before I was formed, before I was even a human. And they literally think, oh, you can meet famous people, and this person wants to meet you. Oh, you could be famous. And this is how pathetic these people are. But anybody that's got any self-awareness, any integrity, knows that. It's illogical to me. I can't understand. And this is how their logic is. I'm linked to higher beings. Okay? And literally think by saying, oh, this person wants to meet you, counsellors want to meet you, famous people are involved, and pop stars are involved, that for over 10 years, and they know I'm not media influenced. Pop stars, actors, I may like what they do, some of them, authors, any media type. I may like somebody for what they do and might enjoy their work, but don't really follow anybody actually. Or to be famous. I have no wish to be famous. That's the thing as well. I am going to come on camera. You've seen me on camera. I'm quite nice, you know. Quite fit for my age. Say so myself. But yeah, all jokes aside, I'm not even joking. I was like 13, so no, I'm not even joking, I'm fucking fine. Yeah, and to think that I have a need for outside validation by these creatures. Anybody connected to this system, anyway, I hope you know my level of hatred towards you. I see what you are. I hope you know that. And some of them, they've got some people I actually watch on the internet when they're programmers, they've got entity attachments, and I don't give a shit. It's not the fact that they've got entity attachments that irks me so much. It's the fact the beast involved in the targeting program has got no humanity in them whatsoever. I hate. I don't care if you've got entity attachment, as long as you leave the fuck people alone. I don't give a shit. As long as you're not raping children, I'm not gonna fucking name you. You know what I mean? As long as you're not involved in my targeting, I'm gonna. You know what I mean? It's nothing to do with me. You do your thing. You do your thing. It's nothing to do with me. But they actually think, and this is regarding their psychology. Once 10 years, I've been at it. They've been at it, sick fucks. And it tells you the things that they want and the things that they say, this will happen, that will happen, do this, don't say that, blah, blah, blah. It's more to do with ego. Everything to them is ego-based. It's outside. So when I've told you when, you can tell sort of like when they're new, where they get the facials and the hair done. Is that correct, family? It's all outside appearance-based, and it's to get them in. So if you've never had a facial in your life, and all of a sudden, you know, you're getting your facial done, you've got your hair done, and you're having pedicures and manicures and etc., on a regular basis, you're part of the system, and they're all families part of this, and that actor, and that MP, and blah, blah, blah. And to prove my point, sorry about this, family, I'm going to go literally in 2 seconds. Look at the pictures of my local MP, Martin. I can't believe he's not cracked up yet, Ripton. Look at his latest pictures and look how he used to look. Very much part of the targeting programme. He's the one that likes to wanks himself off while I'm having the toilet. Isn't that so, Mr. Ripton? There's no honour amongst these beasts. No honour whatsoever. They'll grass each other up in a fucking instant. Anyway, I'm going now. I'm going to... One last shot. Like I say, I'm going to link the post where even the creatures themselves are talking about demons, and this Nigel thinks he's going to be protected by the demons. So many people involved in this programme have used the word unprotected. No, you're not. You've actually not. And before I even recorded what the beasts were talking about amongst themselves, I did a post regarding the Nigel. I think I said it on here, where the entities moved away from him out of my direction. So as I was getting out of the taxi, paying the taxman, he was talking on the phone with a flying craft, and the entities moved away from... There's 2 flying crafts. Hello? There's another one as well, and it's slowing down. I don't know what to do. There's one there. Okay, see where it is. There's one there. And you can see a consciousness circle. Oh, shit. I didn't get it in time. Okay. Woohoo! We've not had that before, have we? Oh, lucky, lucky me. Well, I'm going now, family. I'm going now, folks. I think I've gone on a bit. And you would think I've been drinking, wouldn't you? Or just... No, it's just... I'm quite surprised if... Even though when I lived in Lye, they were around this early of an evening. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so look at the difference between how Martin Ripton, the local MP for Darley Abbey, he used to look at how he looks now. And I've said this in past previous posts, that this gets smartened up, the creature beast, even though he's always had that entity attachments to him. Well, I'm going. Thank you, family. There's a little bright light. I'm not coming on here tonight. I break my body now. All this bending and leaning in awkward positions. Okie dokie. Thank you, family. Thank you, folks. Next time, hopefully, regarding the DNA, I'll be more focused. Yeah, more concise in my explaining the nature of this DNA that's not linked to humanity. And there's going to be racists out there, I guarantee it, would rather link themselves to what's that? There's a gene in European, and there's do you know, I can't think of that. Anyway, it'll come to me. Where we're supposed to have evolved as apes, evolved to what we are now. That's a load of lie. Our true natural abilities have been called, and they've done many things to do that, to bring this world in, this civilization into place. We were greater and a lot more powerful than we are now. We've not come from apes and evolved to what we are now. We're being de-evolved. I'm at the age where I can see it in society. 54. Anybody my age will see. I say anybody, there's quite a few fucking dickheads out there. But most people will see society and the goals of society and the evolution of society from generation to generation has decreased, and that's been done on purpose. And that's just in one lifetime. This has been going on for ions, okay? And it's literally a war between parasitic demons and the creators. Is that so, family? And the parasitic demons, another flying craft. Woohoo! See, they come out of nowhere. Okay, There's a light. I'm going to go, yeah, okay. Do you know in what position I'm sitting in, folks? I don't do myself a permanent injury, it'd be a bloody miracle. Okay. And this, what's happening now, has been going on for ions and ions. Okay? It's the war between our creators and demons, put it simply enough, and the parasites that want to feed off human misery, that feed off lower emotions, lower energetic frequencies. Is that safe, family? And that's what I said about the racist. They're the ones who are more affected by their racist views. The misogynists are more affected. Let's put hands on you, can get mouthy. But people that identify themselves by putting others down are more effective by negative entities, what that creates, that mindset, than the actual supposedly victims or the people that are inferior to them. Lost family. Like I said about this person called Lee, riddled with entities, and he wasn't previously. And I brought him up because the creature beast kept telling me it's either Lee, you go out with Lee, or you go out with Nigel. You've got two choices. In that safe, family. Can you see it blinking slowly? There's another flying craft. Oh, you're busy tonight. Okay, where are they? There we go. Hiya. I really, do you know, previously, and all this, I think, oh, you stupid, I said before, I've never asked them what they do. They do things, obviously, if they're existed. It's not just they don't come alive all of a sudden when I appear. But when these recurrence of many crafts in one night, I want to know where they're going and what they're doing. And what's happening. I want to know where they're going. Or if they're just doing it to show off, to let me know that they're around. They've done a lot more than what I've actually filmed on camera, so I don't think that's it. I would tell you, I would have to sort of hunt you down and give you a smack. No, you don't. No. But they have done a lot more off camera than I've filmed. Right, I'm going now. Thank you, family. Gliding over now. Thank you. I'm really hot and sweaty. Oh, bloody hell. I hope the cat's not pissed on my bed. Fucking awful. Anyway, thank you, folks. Bearing with me. Literally, I promise you, not tonight because I've had enough now, but maybe tomorrow or next time, okay, I'll be a lot clearer and hopefully a lot more concise when I talk about the DNA element, and that there's certain people on Earth now walking and their bloodline, and they were created because it's easier to get in. They have no heart connection. Because they've got no connection to higher beings, they have no heart connection. Literally, they have no heart. They have no heart connection. They have no connection to higher beings. So they were created. So entities, whether it's an insectoid, a demon, a grey, whatever, could go into their energetic field because there's nothing there to block it, to block the entities coming in. So that's why their bloodline, they tend to fucking breed with people like themselves, as we all do, but they've done it in the way it's been sold to the world, especially in the UK. I'm going to talk about the establishment, the upper classes, etc., the royal families, to keep it, because they've got low vibrations. Simple as that. The low vibrations, it's easier for entities to enter their body. It's easier for demons to take control because they've got no connection. And when they, like the Church of England was created, apparently, well, it was created, as me saying, apparently, it was created because Edward VIII wanted to, was it kill his first wife? I don't know what he was doing, to marry a second one, and the Catholic Church refused him. That's why the Church of England was created initially. That's why it was created. Anyway, they have no connection. I've got a real problem with the Church of England. I'm trying my hardest because normally I am quite. I don't care what you do. Literally, I don't care what you believe. As long as you're not causing harm to others, I don't care. Okay. So I'm trying to be with my feelings towards Church of England now. I'm really trying to be very calm and very balanced in my approach. I even watched a black woman who was in the UK. I think she lived in London or lives in London. Who read the scriptures early morning, and she did this and she did that, and thinking, okay, I'll identify with that. I'll listen to her, and I'll follow her for a bit. And I just think, oh, fucking how many demons I think you got around it. For fuck's sake, woman. Anyway. And I'm sure, and as I'm saying this, I'm watching everybody that follows the Church of England has got entities attached, or anybody that says, Church of England is my thing, and I volunteer, and my church is blah, blah, blah. And like I said previously regarding religions, people that believe in it and they're coming at it from their heart and they're putting their love into praying and to, there's another fly craft, into whatever religion they believe in, if they're putting their heart into it and their love, it outweighs and outbalances any negativity, how that religion came about. It's going quite fast, this one, isn't it? It goes straight to your connection with your clan, to your family, to the creator themselves, okay? So that's, anyway. So the church thing, and I think the church, I've got a big thing. Oh, there's another one. Oh, you business, I want to know where they're going now. Where are you off to? Will you tell me? Keep it between me and you. You tell me where you're going. Yeah, I'm taking that as a yes. Did it move up and down, folks? Yeah, I'm taking that as a yes. So, now I'm going to have to think. What questions can I ask? Okay, are you going to blues? Are you going to a disco? Do you like opera? No, I'm joking, folks. But I seriously want to think my wording. Yeah. Any more? That light's still there, but I'm so effing in an awkward position that I don't know why I suddenly stopped swearing there. Oh, there you go. This is going on for quite a long time, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So now, forget about don't forget about it. The Church of England's behaviour in the past. It's important to remember the past so it doesn't repeat the future. Still a flying craft. Where are you going to? Intriguing me. Okay. But for now, with the Church of England, especially their anything that by their actions condones, supports child molestation in any way, you know it's not linked to the creator. Is that so, family? That's the worst thing, because I keep saying this is the worst thing you could do to a human being. Okay, that's why child molesters got a fucked up world, and it's always been like that, and that's why it's so embedded in various cultures. In our culture in the UK, they say they're doing, oh yeah, we're doing X, Y, and Z to get rid of it, but it's a load of bollocks. Okay, and like I said about the royal family, just look at how many paedophiles have got MBEs and OBEs. Look at the royal family themselves. Prince Andrew, that girl, 16 years old, and then I think a couple of years ago when his mother died, and we're looking at the flowers, him and his daughters, other royal members, used his middle finger to go up in the crack of his daughter's arse in full view of the world press. Don't believe me, search it out. And the current Church of England's head would say that Andrew suffered enough now. You know, he's had public scorn, he's suffered enough, he should get over it. And there was having an inquiry regarding, I think it was just 5 cases of sex abuse in the Church of England. And the church official that's supposed to be helping people that were part of this inquiry, and it was a woman, by the way, blocked any attempts for that investigation, that inquiry to take place, and wouldn't answer questions, or was evasive and wasn't helpful for these people that was trying to get evidence. I think it was just on 5. It wasn't like hundreds of years, going back to hundreds of thousands of people or children. No, it was just 5, I think. Go back, and this is recently, so I'm not talking about the Church of England of the past, which we have to be aware of and what they've done, but now. And look at what this, I think it's, I don't know what its name is, Richard Tony, Mr. Plod, I don't fucking know, but look at Church of England. Oh, there's another flying craft. It looks innocent, doesn't he? Posh little nerdy white guy. Family, where you going? Going disco dancing. I think they're going to a blues. Nobody drives like that. Okay, I know the aliens, but I think going to a blues. Or they're going to a club, just a bit of house. Do you like Annie Mac? Do you like a bit of house? A bit of jungle? Bit of soul funk. You do like music, actually. The conversation I've had, you'd be surprised. And I've, like I said previously, there's many different personalities up there, are aliens, if you like, my family, my clan, as they are on Earth. They're not all homogenous in their thinking, and they're not all sort of hive-minded. Very different personalities. And they do like music, so I've asked them. On several occasions. What music do you like? And I know that I'm speaking to different entities, different energies, different people as well. So, okay. So, yeah. Let's have a flying craft. A bit lower this time. Sorry, folks, the angle of the wall and my phone. How many is that? I've not even counted. I didn't even count previously. When I do these videos, I make them, and I think a few times, very few times, I play back what I've done, and most of the times I don't. I just like saying, oh, here we go. Here's a title: Flying Crafts, Consciousness Circles, Me Going On, Pardon the Swearing, etc., etc. But I am going to label this DNA 1, and just to let you know why there's evil in this world, and why there's an escalation in the moral decline worldwide, and it's been done for a purpose, it's done for a reason. And it's been done, I've said this previously, because the energies are changing. More of us are connecting to our clan, sorry. That's right, I want my family to confirm it. More of us are connected to our clan than ever. This is the time if you're living right now and you're not a fucking beast, no matter where you are in the world, you've got this chance to connect with your clan than ever before. So family, why are you on the earth anyway? Okay, and that's why there's a increased in the shit show, literally, to stop that connection, to stop. So we're anxious all the time, we're worried about just basic living day to day. And that's why as well there's a high number. Like I say, I've never ever because before this happened, it started happening, and I knew it was higher beings, in inverted commas. I was searching the internet and watched so many channels, people that were spiritual said they've experienced the awakening, and is it Kundalini rising, the energies, and blah blah blah. I've watched, and there's so many different people, okay? So many different people to watch. So I'm not a racist, I'm not a classist, even though I do like working class, and that's the class I identify with. But I was just searching for anybody who was having the same experience as me. And I believed half of them, because who am I to say, oh, that's a load of bollocks. And it wasn't until my family came on the scene, and I was thinking, hang on, they should have proof. Not just once or twice, or they are copying a philosopher and his teachings, and they're saying, I feel this, I feel that. They should have proof it's happening to them, because my family, you got that photo of flying craft. Oh, there's another one as well. Can't see if you're looking. There you go. Hi family. I'll zoom in as much as I can. This one's slowed down. Have I met you in this life? Oh, it's gone. Telepathically, I've just asked who they were. Anyway, yeah, they should have proof. This energy, I know it sounds weird because it's not supposed to happen to somebody like me. And I listen, I was going, just looking to anybody's channel, no matter what they look like. Because I'm not a racist, I'm not, I don't hate men, I'm not a man hater, I'm not working class and proud and fuck the middle classes. I was listening to people who, by who they are, sounding the middle class and their experience and their life, just anybody. And it wasn't until my family came on the scene and I realised, literally, as soon as they came on the scene, I stopped watching and subscribing to channels that I knew were full of shit. And it's nothing to do with race, it's nothing to do with the gender, the age. They had entity attached with demons that were put in place to have their channel to lead people down a false road. So you think, that person's, that person's wise, that person's spiritual, and that person, she says, or he says exactly what I want to hear, and I'm feeling that, and I'm feeling this. They know exactly what's happening. The demons know exactly what is happening. These spiritual gurus, New Age philosophers, UFO experts, I've got handlers telling them what to say and how to say it. There's another flying craft. They're not going to tell you the truth. Okay? Flying up. So where are you going? Hey, people. Where are you going? Going disco, dancing. Wasn't me moving the phone. I moved the phone there to get a better shot of them, but I think you are going disco dancing, aren't you? It could be the lights though. It could subconsciously, I'm thinking, with the lights, flashing lights, disco. Anyway, they want people to follow a certain thought process. So people that are becoming awoken, are becoming aware, more spiritually tuned, to lead them down a false path. And like I said previously, never ever meditate to any of these beings. Never ever meditate or give your energy or to say, okay, we're going to meditate now and be still. I think I've told this already, where one of them, a mixed race woman, black woman in America, she got the candles out, she got the insects burning and the sage burning and just doing the thing, got the crystals, and coming out of the flames of these candles were demons. And they looked like humans, demons. Literally, it wasn't just one or two, but it was loads coming out, and she was invoking demons, even though she was new age and she's spiritual and she's in positivity, etc., etc. She was invoking demons. And just because she's halfway around the world and she's in the internet, you don't understand how powerful energy is. That's why advertising's there. That's why you can watch a commercial and be sold on that commercial. Subconsciously be sold to go, yeah, seems nice. And that's why they use celebrities to sell things. You don't know how powerful energy is, and that connection. Okay, so no matter if it's on the internet, especially if you open yourself up to them, and this is what this woman was telling people to do: just relax, breathe with me now. And, oh fucking hell! Then a demon starting to appear out the candles. It was awful. And she's not the first one I've seen that. I've seen a woman in Jamaica, I think, do exactly the same thing. Exactly the same. She was more grounded, so she was sitting on the floor, and she had this meditation room and this spiritual room that she used. It was fucking demons. So it's not a black and white thing, because they know people are connecting on the internet. That's where you go for information. And if this person's been on the internet for X amount of years, 10, 20, 30 years, of course you're going to believe them. Of course, even though they've got no proof and copying each other by what they're saying. Oh, yeah, that must be true. Yes, it must be true, because I heard that on Gala TV, and yeah, David Icke said that as well. So yes. There's an element of truth in there, and they will throw an element of truth, like the religious text. They will throw an element of truth in it to get you in, and the rest will be bollocks. But because they're feeding into what you already know, what you already have heard previously. Oh shit. Another flying craft. Okay, you're going to take it in and say, well, it can't be lying. Oh, I missed it. Okay, they're going. Oh, where is it? Okay, I'm going now. It's not me. Oh, here we go. Go back. There we go. So they're going to throw an element of truth to get you hooked into what they're saying. Okay, and they're going to play the victim and say, yeah, I've been psychically attacked and this has happened and I've tried to close down my channel and oh, woe is me. But I'm going to keep on fighting on. And all the while, they've got a fucking little midget white guy in the corner saying, say this, say that, don't do this, appear like this, look down the camera at them. You're telling them, you're the authority figure, you're telling them. Seriously. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so it isn't a black and white thing. I will go on regarding the DNA at another time. Is that so? Yeah. And like I say, if any of these channels, any of these people that are claiming to have contact with higher beings, they will have proof, consistent proof. They won't be splattering over the words like I am. They probably use the odd fuck because I do. So many people are copying. I've noticed what I say. Creature fuckers. So before people, go back to David Icke, use him for example, he kept saying reptilians are another flying craft. Reptilians are this and reptilians and that. Now he's calling them entities. Because me and others, like I say, it's not just me. I'm not saying there's reptilians. I'm saying there's entities, fucking thousands of negative, demonic entities nearly got the word right, out there. It's not just reptilians. Okay. This thing about the greys being used by higher beings. The greys I've seen are evil as fuck in themselves, the demons. But if you go onto any channel, they will say the greys are this, the greys are that. They can't help what they're doing. They're being forced to do it, and people have been abducted. I've said the greys have, been kind to them, and yes, there were certain fucking things in their bodies. But generally, they didn't hurt them. They did sort of abduct them, and I felt love towards them. And yes, I was a bit scared when they abducted me. Fuck's sake, if anybody abducts you, no matter who it is, like I said previously, they're wrong, they're bad. My family have never abducted me. Like I keep saying, I might tell you about the meetings, and they don't need to do that. Once your energetic frequency is high enough, your body can still be on earth, where your energetic frequency, your soul, your spirit, could be on a craft somewhere. They don't need to be abducted. If they're really connected, if their consciousness has grown. Fucking idiots. Is that so, family? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so next time I will explain about the DNA. I keep saying crafts. This is why I keep stopping and starting and going next time. I'll explain more about the DNA. There's not much to explain more. They've been created by the parasitic entities, so the demons could enter their heart chakra, their energy, their soul easily. It's just easier for evil entities. There's another flying craft to enter them, because there's nothing to block it. There's nothing there. And if you know about human history of this civilization and what a certain group has done to various organisations and groups and civilizations past, you'll know what DNA factor I'm talking about. And I keep saying it's not white people, all white people, or all black people, or all this nationality and this, it's not. But there is injected into humanity pure evil, and it's normally committed by people who look the very essence of respectability. They have the nice forks and the cutlery all set out in a certain way. I'll tell you what I've noticed regarding these entities, even the creature beasts. They have to control their energy they give out, or the ends. Literally, I've seen it. Even when they pretend to laugh, pretend to be funny, demons, if they're near somebody like them, so they're near to each other, okay. And one of them was a portal. I told you about the creature beast, the dog at number 30. Go and find out who that is. Who had a portal, who she would talk to a fellow creature beast of a flying craft. Okay, that looks like a conscious circle. What biggest craft? Okay, I see what I mean. I think this one's a craft. The ones I'm talking to, I think it's a craft. I don't think it's a consciousness circle, but they could change it to consciousness circle. So I've got it. Anyway, when they expressed any emotion, any time their energy is slightly raised, like laughing or being angry or getting a buzz out of something, an entity, if they're near somebody that's a portal, entities will come flying out the portal to feed off the energy of their colleague, of the other creature beast. It's the same energy, sharing the same energy, and because that person has expressed that's flying upwards. Come out of nowhere. Where are you? I can't see. Anyway, because that person suddenly their energy has increased, the entities from the portal, and that portal is normally a human being, but also could be a place as well, or come out of the human and into the person that's exuding that energy, okay? And I've seen it, and that's when even when they pretend to laugh, and pretend that they're having a nice time, and they did it on purpose on me, and I saw two fucking entities enter the woman, leave this fucking creature beast, coming out of his chest area and going straight for the top of her head, and there was two distinct entities. She'd already had entity attachments, for fuck's sake. But is that correct, family? And she was told to do this. I know it was a settle. It makes so much noise. Noise pollution is another thing regarding the targeted programme, to get your attention, like that Nigel fucking infant rapist. Coming onto the balcony, making a really loud phone call, so I'd notice who he is, even though it's changed its look. I knew it was him straight away, okay? So I'd look up, so I'd notice the practice things in plain sight. Is that correct, family? And not just the targeting programme, but worldwide. They will lie to you in plain sight and not give a shit. They have no moral compass. They have no integrity. The fact they can mock humanity and mock the world, mock the public, that's another thing. The mocking God, the mocking the creators. By mocking us, they're mocking the creators. So we're going to leave them. Yes, we believe that politician who is a warmonger but says he's doing this to garter peace. He wants peace, but this has to happen to accomplish peace worldwide. When actually they're the warmongers who wants to cause as much pain and misery worldwide, want to establish a World War III. Who's doing all this? Is doing the very opposite for what he's saying. Like I told you about Derbyshire Adult Safeguarding Team. And what that stands for, there's another flying craft, and the hatred for niggers, period. Not just they hate me, but hatred. And you can hear this, it's not just me saying that, like I'm going to link it in. And it's a team of social workers, this is, that's supposed to be there to supervise and help vulnerable members of society. But they hate niggers, period. Can you believe it? Shocking fuckers. Anyway, so this is what I mean about hiding behind the job titles, hiding behind what they say in public is completely different for what they do in private. And I've noticed this with other organisations, other charities that are supposed to help victims, or different types of victims, different types of charities. Human rights group where they say, no, we're not interested in that. That's not newsworthy. We know we're going this way. We are focusing on this issue. Yes, we know babies are being killed, but no, we're going to focus on asylum seekers. Fuck that, no. I know our boss says we're going to focus on asylum seekers. Yes, there's a big scandal of babies being killed at certain hospital, but we're going to focus on asylum seekers and give them the human rights. We're going to put that out. Okay. Question everything. Literally question everything. That's why I don't come empty-handed, so to speak. Even though I am going to, with the log list, I'm going to show you one day. In fact, next time I come on, I'm going to get it out now and show you the paperwork. And I told you to look about 6 sheets of A4, and it's not even, it's sentences, sort of like block notes, what I want to talk about. It's got to go on for fucking days, folks. Literally days. Anyway, before then, I'll come on, talk about the targeting and mix it in with the UFOs and my family, etc., etc. Going now. I said this. I just named this channel. I'm going now. Oh, look, there's another flying craft. There actually is. Like, And it's moved across the sky. I've been here for quite a while. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 11:43 p.m.
Yeah, 11:43 p.m. It's moved along the skyline, as you can see. I think it was around here, wasn't it? The tree lines in between the trees. There's another consciousness circle, not as bright as that one, but it's around here, wasn't it? It's sort of moving around. And I nearly fell. There, and it's there now. Okay. And this is what they did. This is their pattern. They move along the skyline, no matter where I've lived. They have, they tend to follow around the flat where I've lived. Is that so, family? And the creature beasts, they be fucking watching. Do you know that child molester, Chief Inspector Jamie Hobday, Nigel, the other child, infant molester, and the other insectoid thing, dark hair, they know this from the very beginning, that I would never change, and they knew that they would always fuck up, because my family told me, they didn't use the word fuck up, I'm using the word fuck up, that the creature beast would always drop themselves, would always fuck up, okay? So it's just for me to just wait, because they can't help themselves, okay? And with the sort of like, the psychics can't get near me. Right from the very beginning, the Freemasons have used psychics to try to break me, and they can't get near me. They've known this for 10 years. Is that safer? I know, family, cheeky bastards. And they've known this for 10 years, but because we've moved to Derby now, they told the Derby lot that, yeah, tell you what, we'll do, try psychics. Unknowingly, knowing that they've used psychic, occult, evil practices to try to get into my soul, literally. Is that so, family? And look at who they are. And he even told me, what, is that so, family? Look at who the Freemasons are. Look at the current mayor of Dudley. I don't think she looks the very essence of respectability. Do you know when you can see people for what they are? They repulse you. I'm trying to be nice. That's the nicest thing I can say. When you see what they are, they fucking repulse you. Okay? But for others, not seeing what I see, and not just her, the mayor, but the Freemasons in Stourbridge, in Dudley as a whole, and the entities that are on them, and they look the very essence of respectability, don't they? Very essence of respectability. You wouldn't think people that look like that would be involved with anything occultist at the slightest. Yeah. But they are. Stop moving. So family confirm that. Okay, family confirm that, thank you. And this is why, and if you look at with previous posts, you got the creature beast saying, it's quite easy, all you got to say is X, Y, or Z. I think they're saying, go back, don't take my word for it, because on one, I knew the creatures will fuck up, so I knew they'd say themselves, instead of me going, guess what they've said, guess what happened, and then my family confirming what I've just said. Okay, and that's so, family. Oh, God, sorry about this face, it's me. My arm's absolutely killing me. That the Freemasons do use negative, evil, occult means in their practices, in their little squad. And because they could get through, sorry, I've just moved on, I was like, really sorry, folks, because they couldn't get through to me, they even said, creature beasts, we've even got people from Africa, so they've got black people thinking, okay, the whites are having no good, trying to break her. We get people in from Africa to do it. Is that correct, family? My own DNA blood has tried. You can't. And this is what I'm saying to people out there. I'm going to go after this. Leave on a positive. Once you're connected, even if you don't think you're connected, but you've got a moral compass and you've got an integrity and you know yourself and a right from wrong. Fuck what's going on in the world, fuck what the lawmakers are saying, but it's your own moral compass, okay? Don't let anybody try to influence you and say, no, it's okay, you know, infant rape and child rape, you humans are quite soft, you know what I mean, thinking it's disgusting. It's a natural order. This is what they believed. It's a natural order of things. The very essence and the very opposite of our creators. Is that so, family? That's why it's rampant in society. Okay. But like I said, oh God, there's another way I couldn't preach this because literally. Okay, so I'm going to end on a positive note. There you go, hold it up. I won't be able to do it for long. If you've got your own moral compass and you're self-aware, don't let anybody try to influence you to change who you are. Know that there is higher beings, and link it to your heart as much as possible. The creatures that have got in, part of this toxin program, the MPs that are currently MPing, they've been put in place because they're easy to control. They've got the handlers telling them what to say, what to do. Is that so, family? Sorry, I keep moving. Is that so, family? So I'll keep moving again. Okay, is that clear bit? Is that so? I'm going now, folks. Is that clear? Okay. We are, as human beings, naturally stronger than them. We are. Our creators are naturally stronger than them. They have to use trickery. They have to pretend to be human to get to us. They have to pretend to be nice, to be civil, to be better than us, better human beings than us. So we give away our power. So that's correct, family. They have to use whatever means, so they use fear or anxiety. If they want you to join them, they'll use, be famous and you can have this money. Just think of the money. You can have your hair done, have manicures, pedicures, and it's all very superficial what they're offering because they've got nothing. They've got no inner soul. They've got no inner connection to anything. The demons are feeding off their energy. Okay. Said this previously. I'm going, and all right, family. I'm going to say that they are the lowest life force, conscious life force on Earth, in the solar system, in the galaxy. It's true. Got a beautiful face so you could see it moving up and down. Okay, I'm going now. Thank you, family, folks. Oh, I've gone on again, haven't I? Nearly 2 hours in. Okay, next time I'll literally be more focused, hopefully. I'll be more clear regarding the DNA. Yes, I might go on how the creature beast wants me to ask certain questions. You can hear it in the recordings. Ask him this, don't want you to ask him this, ask him that. But they don't believe in higher beings. They believe in demons and entities. They've tried themselves, like I said, on Minecraft. They've tried themselves to talk to my family, and they've been ignored. They're not going to talk to a fucking bunch of beasts, are they? And you know that. Hobday knows that. Anybody connected to the targeting from Dudley and Light knows that. that these beings are not going to connect with you. They're more smarter than you. They know that you've got demons attached, you thick fuckers. So they're not going to chat to you. And even if you're not connected to the targeting, but you're connected to them in some way, and say to you, yes, see what you could do, and see if you could get involved, and say to her she'd be famous, and tell her that scientists want to talk to her, and MPs want to talk to her. Oh, go fuck yourselves. Literally go fuck yourselves. Sorry, family, for swearing. Literally, you're the fucking dregs of humanity. Why the fuck would I want to talk to you? If you had any human in you, you'll come round my yard, take the fucking cameras out, we're going to arrest this, we've arrested that person, we've done that, and we've suspended that person, blah, blah, blah. You would act human. Instead of fucking, oh, the counsellors want to talk to you. They've had enough of what's happening, just talk to them, we can make you rich, we'll make you famous. And they should know my personality by now, that things like that don't interest me at all. And that's so, family. And you're going to find the people that are contacted are going to feel the same way. They know us, our family, your clan, know you better than you know yourself. They wouldn't choose you, they wouldn't choose anybody to have this contact with unless they thought they could handle it. And that we're not going to crack. And that no matter what, we would never link ourselves with a bunch of fucking beasts. Racist beasts at that. Why as a black woman would I fucking link to a group of people who call me nigger or dirty nigger? Why would I link myself to who call Asian people, Pakistani people, the P word? Why would I link myself to fucking a group of entities, Derby Homes, the fucking counsellors who think Lucy Letby, the child murderer, the infant murderer, in fact she murdered so many people in newborn, premature babies, that she's their hero now. If I could think I could be any more disgusted at these creatures and say things like that, why would I link myself to fucking beasts like that? Fuck the job title. Why would I link myself to a bunch of fucking beasts like that? To be famous? Fuck you. Fucking beast. Anyway, family, I apologise for swearing those, you know. I swear. They make me really angry. And they know this about me. They think that they can read you and suss it out. And because they can't believe, and we've even said this, one of the things that the counsellors can't believe that you've not joined them. Why don't you join us? They haven't got the integrity, the moral compass to even stand back and look at themselves. They haven't got the awareness. And when I say the rancid beings and you fucking disgust me, when I see the entities on each and every one of these creatures and I don't react, I just fucking get me parcels, I get me food or whatever, walk past them in the street, and the first thing I notice, they know this, is the demons on whatever supposedly human in inverted commas. Why would I link myself to beings, humans, that have got demons attached to them, got insectoids attached to them? And they can't fathom it. They can't fathom why I wouldn't join them. I would never join. And this was told to them from the very fucking start. But like it's loop-de-loop, which is one of the first things that the creature beast said to me. They repeat themselves. They've got nowhere else to go except to repeat themselves. And that's our family. There's no originality in what they're doing. And because they're operating in such a big group, because they're part of a system now, it lessens their own involvement in their eyes of what they're doing. Okay, it can't be that bad because, you know, I only did this. I only watched the piss and wank a few times when she's done it, but, you know, I'm not as bad as the rapist. Yes, I may be a child molester, but that colleague over there, he's raped all his life. He's raped children all their life. I'm not as bad as him. Or I'm only doing it because my job told me to, just my boss says to do it, and everybody else, you know, and it's cost of living and I've got to work. Okay, in it family, I'm telling you, yeah, they will justify their behaviour in some way or play the victim. Like apparently, Derby County, Derbyshire safeguarding team are quite suicidal now that they come out that the hate niggers period. That's another craft, folks. Playing the victim because I've not broken. Same with fucking Insectoid Bennett. Actually the same as the rapist. How all this started in the first place. Paul Burgess and Sylvia, what's her fucking name? The rapist, convicted rapist, stalker, and racist. They played the victim, and the counsellors and the Freemasons in lie indulged them, told them everything. It'll be over soon, she'll crack. Don't worry, she'll crack. When my brother died, right, she'll crack. Her brother's dead, you know what I mean? She'll crack. When my uncle died, now, no, this time, she'll crack now. The deaths in the family, you know, she'll crack. And that's so, yeah, in it family. And you'll hear when the crew recorded, oh, she'll crack. You know, it won't be long now, don't worry. She'll crack soon. You fucking knobs. Anyway, sorry family. I say I'm really sorry, but I'm not actually. We have a standing, don't we, family? They make me so angry. And if, like I say, if you meet me in normal life, I'm really quite calm. Unless you get me to talk about creaturebeasts, and then I will start swearing. But normally, literally normally, I can be angry and not swear. I've worked with other people's kids. So that's where I got that from. I can be raging and not swear and be very calm in my delivery of what I'm saying. And not raise my voice. But these creature beasts, they fucking disgust me. Rancid fucking entities. So I hope that's clear, everybody in Derby. One, you've been lied to consistently. Ask the creature beast if it's true or not that my family says it'll fuck up. Everything you do, you will fuck up on. Everything they've done, they fuck up on. They're out themselves. And the kind of personality I'll just sit back and wait. No point in me getting upset or go, ah. Okay, you go, ah, sometimes, but you know what I mean? I know that I'll have an audio recording where they fuck themselves up. And they have tried many, many times psychically to get into my soul, to my spirit, and they can't. For 10 years. And like I said, I've even got somebody from Africa, I think, told me when I lived in Lai. They even went to Africa to get a black person involved. See if they could do it there, and they couldn't. They've used my family members, Chanel Casey Campbell and my grandson Jamal Campbell, involved to try to break me. They can't. Once your energy is part of them, their system, once they've tied themselves into that negative energy, that darkness, that occult, parasitic, demonic nature, and I've not, with two separate entities, with two separate beings, they can't break me. All they're doing is infecting each other, literally infecting each other. My energy is totally different from theirs. The energy of normal humans is different from theirs. The entities that are on them feed off them when they get angry at somebody, when they're trying to fuck somebody over. It's them that the entities are feeding off. And that's why I say to you, if you have to run into cross any of these creatures, just be calm. Don't let them... Oh, what's this? Dub case. Oh, double thing. Okay. Don't let them, plus other flying craft, get into your energetic field. I know it's difficult, so sometimes you might have to, but yeah, literally, that's what they want. That's why the entities work through humans in inverted commas, because they want you to react. And these humans that they've attached themselves to are fuckers, are soulless beings, and they get a kick out of gaslighting people, lying to people, mocking people. Okay, 2 hours. Shall I go for 2 hours? 1:55, 5 minutes. Okay. DNA. Okay, so the DNA structure, family. I'm not going to do it, but next time, should I tell about the meeting? What I saw, what I was vision. It wasn't a vision. It's like I was there. Should I tell and who I saw or what I saw at this meeting? Yes, tell the people. Should I tell next time? It's too long to do it now. So yeah, this is how powerful our family are. I'm going to just give you a brief description. My family, it's like, sometimes it's like I'm there. There's no flying craft. So it's come out of nowhere. Okay, so I told you this 2 years ago, when I first moved into the property, that the creature beast, what they worship is not even human. It's like an insectoid cross between a moth thing. And this is how powerful my family is. They were there. Okay, this was on Earth, and looked like wherever they was in, it was so massive. It looked like a aeroplane. What's the aeroplanes? There's a word for it. I can't think of the word. Where aeroplanes live. Do you know, when they're cosy up in the evening? Where aeroplane. What's the word? Anyway, I can't think. And it was massive. This place was massive, and it was on Earth. Okay, but it was an aeroplane rafts. I want to say aeroplane rafts. Might not. Is that it, family? Anyway, but it's not. But can you imagine? It was massive, but it wasn't. It was like a church. And at the head of this church was the entity, this insectoid creature looking thing. There's another flying craft. Okay. And what I saw was different, like pews, like in a church. So you got the sort of pews lining up, and rows of them, literally rows and rows of them. And I saw, all I could see was all the people that were there were humans that had entity attachments to them. And there were 2 from the UK. And if I was to say them, you know, everybody would know. Everybody worldwide will know who I'm on about if I was to say who they were. One's dead now, one's living, one's male, one's female, one's black, one's white. For now. That's all I'm saying for now. And my family kept saying, you know, we are stronger than now. And the entity, if they knew that higher beings were there watching this ceremony, it is a ceremony, take place, they would fucking go off. The demons, they go off, okay? But like I say, I'll tell you more detail about that next time. And I want my family to confirm it. Is that okay, family? And it's difficult to explain. It's like I was there, but not there. It's like I was showing it, but showing it from like I was there, like I was, all of a sudden I was behind, sort of to the right hand side, the sort of flying craft, it's gone now, to this celebrity that was there. And I felt his fear, and I felt that his handlers, or whatever entities were in him, had calmed him down initially, because he looked up slightly in fear of what he was looking at. And this being was about 5 times the size of humans. 6 times 5, it was massive. And funnily enough, it was dressed in robes. Not so, family. and the person that's dead is being tortured. Is that okay? They've died, and because the harm they've done to humanity and to people generally, it's just been tortured by the entities that are on her. And this gathering was for very high people. It looked like the United Nations, literally. Every different nationality you could think of was there. And I think they were graded. The first pew was sort of like, I think, people that were higher in the ranks. And then the pews that were sort of going further along to the right were just ordinary, but more still powerful people. We would say that were powerful people. Is that correct, family? But there was every nationality, especially of the first row of a flying craft. Well, here we go. But I'll go into that another tab when I start the DNA. Confirm the DNA, hopefully get my teeth in. And but yeah, and I said I was going to ask my family, because it seems weird. Like I said, I don't normally, she says. There's a lot of things that's happened that I've not said. And this is one of them. She's thinking, shall I say it? Oh, is it gone? It's very high in the sky. I was thinking, shall I say it? Regarding, yay. So it's moved along. You see where I'm going to see where it is. Where it's moved along the sky line. Hi, family. See where it was. It's in between you and those two trees. Okay. Hiya. Yeah, so there's things that I've not said, and this is one of them. And I was shown this, but I was there. How weird is that? I wasn't there at the time, but it's like it's difficult to word it, but I was there. I was sort of like showing it, and the next minute I was standing behind or looking to the right hand side of this person, and I could actually feel it. He looked up sheepishly at this fucking entity that he worships. I felt his fear. Then all of a sudden, his fear went. He sort of looked down, stopped looking at the entity, and there was ushers like ushering the people into their seats. Is that so, family? And like I say, this demon that they worship, so this entity, that's the one that's died. I think I said 2 years ago that's been killed. I didn't think entities like that could be killed. I thought energy just moves on to a different place. Okay? No, it's dead. It's dead. I don't know if it's male or female, but it's dead. Is that correct, family? And I said this previously, go back about 2 years ago. But there's other entities and negative entities on this earth. It's not just one type of insectoid being or a grey or literally a demon. There's other types, thousands. And there's as many negative types as there are types that are not evil, that are here on earth. Because this is not the only thing that's happening. And I want people to be aware of this. This contact I'm having isn't the only contact that's happening on earth, and the different types of contact that's happening to very different people on earth. So yes, it's going to be ordinary people like me having this contact, going onto a YouTube channel and going blah 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 and filming and talking and doing what extra. And there's people that work within governments, within the UN, that are trying to stop. How can I put it? Yeah, trying to not stop the influence, I think is the best word, of what's happening and what the warmongers want. And they are more powerful than what we realise. Is that correct, family? Like I say, this is going on for a long time. They knew, the parasites, the demons, this time was coming. It's like a rotor, it's like a cycle with the energies going off in the solar system, in the galaxies, etc. And what's affecting Earth now. They're trying anything to lower the frequency on Earth and to lower general people's energetic influence and their connection to their clan. And they can't do it. They literally can't do it. You don't know how powerful we are as human beings. Okay. And all you got to do is not to you don't have to do anything. Just connect with your heart. Take a hobby that you love. Do something that energy permeates society. It's not just you that's affected. I think I've done a very good job there. Yes, well done me. Oh, that's made me feel nice and blah, 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 blah. Or I feel good about this. Or I feel love. I'm looking at something and that energy that you exude out of you affects the energy around you. And the creature beasts know that. That's why they want to cause as much anxiety as possible. Keep you on as low a vibration and frequency as possible. I can hear the creature beast now. Oh, my body's aching. Okay. Sorry, family. Sorry, folks. But you know this. I think 2 years we've been saying about energy. And anybody that's connected to any beings won't just want you to fucking follow them without evidence. Anybody that's truly connected, they will have contact. They will constantly, and it won't be a recording. It won't be, oh, this is recorded of me channeling. And I want to change my voice now. I'm talking like this. I don't know. I watched that little short fat man do it. You know what I mean, if you've seen it. I said, "Can I chatting shit, mate?" And it sounds very wonderful. What they're saying sounds very, very wonderful and very positive and logical. But it has to be, they have to sound as much human as possible. They have to sound as more positive, a better human than humans are themselves. And it's all lies, all trick to you to tune in next week, tune in weekly, and link your energy to this being. When you come on and if you do it weekly, you get excited. You're seeing this, you go, oh yeah, it's really good last week what he said, and it really resonated with me what he said. Yes. Fucking idiot. And if this doesn't resonate with you, I'm gonna I believe the first part, but it's got such a big following. They must be telling the truth. They've been doing it for 10, 20, 30, 40 years now. They must be telling the truth. And if you look at the UFO community, just for example, it's a racist as fuck. They'd rather talk about fucking insectoids and greys and the Palladians without actually thinking, hang on a minute, there's more black people on this earth, there's more brown people on this earth, there's more people with a skin tone, with a tan and essence to them than there are blonde hair, blue-eyed people. How could that be? And all they've got that's human looking is the Palladians. Very bad people. Very, very, very bad. The things that they promote are not the entities we should be linking ourselves to, even if you've got blonde hair, blue eyes. They're not going to advertise or be truthful in why they're actually saying X, Y, and Z. Or the greys are being forced to do that, being forced to be part of experiments on humans, and they've got to know and be forced by beings that are more powerful than themselves. That's a lie. The Palladians are there for us, or for humanity. That's a lie. See that, folks? That's a lie. And I've had an experience with demons, I'm calling them demons, that look to you, but even I let my guard down. I'm so used to blonde hair, blue eyes being linked to positive that even me, sorry, let my guard down and wasn't scared when I saw this entity attached to this fucking delivery guy. Wasn't scared at all, and literally let me guard. I think it's got blonde hair, blue, you know. And there's more. I had to fucking get me carrying my shopping upstairs because he was done because of COVID. Can't come. Anyway, it was still there, and what it was doing was dynamic. It was evil. But if you look at what a Palladian looks like, and what angels meant to look like, and blah blah blah, they're so you know, all angelic. We've been fed such a load of bollocks. Not true, family. Okay, I'm going now. I literally am going, folks. Been here for 2 hours, 11 minutes. Thank you, family. Let me just do it one more time. I forgot where I am. Go back. I think I'm here somewhere. Here we go. Thank you, family. And I said in previous posts, I would not have this contact if when I was targeting, I broke down and let them break me or connect myself with any of these fucking beings. This contact will not be happening. I keep saying we are warriors. Human beings are naturally warriors. We are fighters. We will fight for our own. They don't tell you that in church or whatever, in the mosque, that we will fight for our own. That's our natural instinct, to protect our children, not feed them to demons, because we want our hair done and be part of the system. We will fight. We are warriors. Human beings are warriors. That's in our nature, as well as being loving and kind and funny and all the positive traits. They are here because I fought, and they sort of backed this contact was going to happen anyway. If I'd let myself break or link myself to these entities, the contacts would have been broken. They might have still be there in the background as my intuition, or if certain situations say, well, don't you go there, or you know what I mean, intuition kicks in. But this contact where they're very visual wouldn't have happened. And then, like I say as well, I questioned why they were here, because these beasts, even before my family made contact, I wanted these on a soul level. It doesn't matter what's going to happen to them on earth. It does. I want them to be fucking done for it. But on a soul level, I wanted them to be punished. This is not going to end with just this life or me dying and they're dying. And no, they are going to be punished when they die. This is a soul level hatred I have for them, and they just don't get that. They really think if they fucking push your racist my way, that so all of a sudden I'm going to be fucking functioning racist, when I've never been interested, or that's not even my friends that I've had in a social group who are racist or homophobic. The person wouldn't be even in my radar to think, oh, you're very nice. I remember you from school, you sexy bum. No. I normally go out with very nice men. You look like proper geezers, but I've got some emotional intelligence about them. I've got some integrity about them. not a fuckwit racist who exists because other fuckwit racists are hanging on to his every word and feeding its ego. Or a child fucking rapist who will think I've forgotten all of a sudden that he likes to rape infants. That he was there many times when that fucking rapist, Paul Burgess, was actually stalking me outside my door, chatting to them. And Nigel thought, oh, I'll just change me look. I'll dye my hair, grow a beard, and whoo-hoo. This is how fucked up these creatures are. And I don't like using the term narcissist, but anybody that's been in a situation or a relationship with somebody that shows narcissistic tendencies will know what I mean. They want you to be, they're like, oh God, I've said sorry. What more do you want? So let's move on now. This is what I was thinking, fucking hell. This is how thick these are. Literally, it's ego-based. Why don't you forget all about the targeting and join us? A bunch of racist, child molesting beast. Make you famous. This is what I mean. And this is true. They have no... I'm taking a piss out of them, but this is actually true. They have no awareness as a group. And my family from the very beginning, I'm going to end on this one, told me right from the very start, Dudley Council, West Midlands police officers involved. We used to have weekly meetings like they still do. So if you're being targeted, you'll know about the weekly meetings they have and how Fridays is their special time. And these meetings used to have with the actual rapists themselves, Paul Burgess and Sylvia as a couple, in that right family. So the MPs in lie. So Pete Lowe and Mohammed Hanif and Jamie Hobday. And the medical professionals, probably fucking GP, Dr. Price. Every week just have meetings about what they're going to plan to do. This is not an accident or a setup or we'll do this. Somebody's thought, oh no, we'll do this. This is purposely being done. And they knew, my family told me, so they knew this. My family says, we'll let them in these meetings, we'll just feed the egos. All you've got to do with these creatures, and they'll fuck themselves up. Told me not to stress, says they'll fuck themselves up. Because I'm a black woman on my own, and other characteristics, they think I'm not smarter than her, not more clever than her. If we just apply enough pressure, if we'll just say this, if we call her a dirty nigger or black nigger or this and that long enough, she'll crack. And that's her family. If when she's trying to go to sleep, we'll turn up the pressure so she can't sleep. Or as soon as she wakes up, we'll start the head banging. Knowing years and years ago, my family says they'll fuck themselves up, let them do. And my personality, I can know that you've insulted me, and my face would never change. I'll be like, oh, and not let it touch me. Literally not let it. Okay, with the creature beasts, it's wrong. Sometimes with the creature beasts, when I see them, even they know, even now, when I interact with these creature beasts, I don't let them affect my equilibrium. If I'm happy that day, I feel a bit like cheeky. If piss taken, or if I feel like fucking Mardy. Whatever mood I'm in, I don't let them affect me, even if I have to meet them one-on-one. And they know this. I've known for fucking years. And because they're all ego-based, they will lie to the new recruits and say, no, we didn't know that. We didn't know how strong she was. We can't get in. And they've known this from time. And my family, they know what my family is saying to me. Isn't that right, family? They know it because they think they're so smart. Like I keep saying, they act just like serial sex offenders. They have to continue to commit. So they might change it in one aspect where they might think, okay, we won't do this because we've identified ourselves, but we'll change it just here. Just this small part will change. So a sex offender might wear a t-shirt with short sleeves, but it's got an arm covered with fucking tattoos and shit. So speak to me, because say to the police, okay, he had short sleeves and tattoos, and this specific tattoo, this was his, and they catch him that way. So he'll do his time, come out, and he'll go, okay, and he'll be thinking about this when he's doing this with this fucking bird, and going, okay, next time I go out there and wear long sleeves, I'm going to wear them all the time, like in summer, winter, whatever. I'm going to wear them all the time, so when I do, you can't identify me with the tattoos. And this is the same sort of twisted logic of the creature beast. Literally, that's their logic. That's their logic. We'll change this much, but not much. We're still going to commit the act. We're still going to fucking target people, because this has been quite well known now. We'll just change it, this little bit of it. But they will still commit the act. My family told me from the very beginning, let them fuck up continuously. Get as much evidence as possible and get as many people who are like this involved, out as many people, like Derby fucking Council, like Derby Homes now, like Derbyshire. And they've even outed and said the Derbyshire Adult Safeguarding Team, social workers, don't like niggers, period. I could have said that and nobody would say, oh, come on. Even with the UFOs, come on. But when they say it, and they out themselves, when they outed Simon Foster repeatedly, when I say there's no honour amongst thieves, Simon Foster is West Midlands Police and Crime Commissioner. He can't say that. He doesn't know this is happening. When they outed themselves and said, okay, the targeted is a thing, and they name it. They can't say no, we've not heard that. When they say, yeah, Derby Council listen to every recording, everything you do, they listen to. And I know they do. And they can't say, well, no, we wasn't aware of that. Wasn't aware of being targeted. It wasn't aware of the rape threats. No, he wasn't aware that they've said Harley Bennett's involved. He wasn't aware of any of that. And this is what the councillor's going to say. But it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter, because as long as I keep collecting evidence, and I've always said that I'm going to court, I would take this legal, not go to them. Okay, when I do a recording and I'm on camera, I'm going to say, okay, now I'm going to email it or CC this person, that person, so they can say, can't say, oh, we've not received it, or we were unaware what was happening. And that's so family. But it's sort of generally to show me face and go, hi folks, and to talk about what's happening regarding the targeting, and my family, talk about my family as well. They know what's happening, okay? But they're so thick, so really, really stupid. I say that like sex offenders, serial sex offenders, they're not going to stop their behaviour until they're actually made to stop. And me outing them publicly is the worst thing that I could possibly have done to them from their eyes. It's worse than what they're doing to me. I bet that one says, only wank when she's on the toilet, for fuck's sake, bringing my name all into this. And why don't you fucking idiots around you, why do you use my name? Why have you called me out? Why did you tell her and everybody else? She's got it on audio that I wank when she goes to the toilet. This is how thick they are. Literally. Anyway, I'm going now. I'm not going to end on that. I'll end on something positive. Family. Shall we? Yes. So the creature beast, the lowest life force, conscious life force on Earth, in the solar system, in the galaxy. One of the lowest consciousness life force. Okay. You got that? Keep moving up and down. Okie dokie. Human beings, we're a lot more powerful than what we've been led to believe. And I've told you, sort of, be as fantastic. authentic. I can't say the word. I've got to read drama after that. Be yourself as much as possible. I have the word in my head. My tongue says fuck you. So yeah, be yourself as much as possible. You don't know how much you are loved as human beings. We don't know how much we are loved by our creators, by our clan. So much has been done to make that disconnect permanent until we die. That is, then we connect with them. Unless you're a child rapist or a creature beast, then you're going straight to whatever fucking demon is on you. But as humans, beings, we're only on this earth for a short amount of time. Only on this planet for a short amount of time. It's to have experiences. It's not necessarily to breed and have more kids, but have the experience of this life on earth. That when we die, the body dies, our soul will be instantly returned to the creators, our clan. Unless, like I say, you've got an entity attachment, a demon attached, and then whatever entities attached, you'll go to that energy. They're not, like I say, none of them that's connected to the targeting program, their energetic field is black. They're not even connected to the earth's energy. But humans are, animals are, plants are. We are meant to be on this planet. They are not meant to be on this planet. Hence why they have to hide behind a human. Hence why they need something. When I say they, the demons, the entities, the insectoids, need to possess a human to get to us. They can't get to us directly because we have that link to the creator. Even if we're not aware of it, we have a link to the creator, to your clan. And you don't have to be religious, you don't have to be vegan, vegetarian, you don't have to do, it's just, we all know that just to try to live your life as do no harm, do no shit as possible. We're all going to commit harm to others without even meaning to. But you don't want to consciously, throughout your lifetime, be a sadist. You don't want to commit yourself to, especially don't join a group. Freemasons, there's not one Freemason that's lived or will ever lived or will be alive in the future that will connect with their clan. Is that true, family? Not one Freemason. Okay. What will happen because you connect and your Beastmaster, if that's what they're called, won't even tell you in the beginning. I think they all know now. I think the police force, blah blah blah. Listen, if delivery guys from supermarkets know, if postmen and women know, MPs know, okay, Freemasons know that they're attached to negative entities, negative groups. You link yourself to a group. So the Freemasons was formed literally by negative entities that are not even human, demons. See? They weren't formed by human beings, and that's why there was such a backlash until recently regarding Freemasons in society. And look at most Freemasons, especially in the Western societies, just look at the very essence of respectability within society, the job roles that they're given. They can't be a child molester. They're the local mayor. For fuck's sake, how dare you? Just look at who we are supposed to emulate, who we are supposed to respect in society. Who do they push as national figures, as national heroes in various societies, not just in the UK, but in various societies and countries. National treasures, I think it is. But as human beings, we are more powerful than men. creators are more powerful than them. And ask yourself, they will be having this contact. If our family, our curators, wasn't more powerful than them, this contact couldn't happen. Not just with me, but with others on earth as well. That this contact wouldn't happen because they'd stop it. And I think I've told in one place where the creature beasts hate me having this contact. And it's only recently where they've said, stop, don't ask him that question, ask him this, ask him different questions. Join us. Before they ignored it completely, that it wasn't happening. And if the Freemasons were more powerful than what they are, if the Freemasons were really linked to more powerful beings that were related to Earth, they would be having this contact. So you'd be having a fucking Freemason going, listen, I don't know how to speak, it's very posh, I would assume, but they would be having this contact. People from the heads of various religion would be having this contact. They hate this contact happening. It shouldn't be happening. And like I said, to keep repeating myself, it's going to be ordinary people that will have this contact. Even though my family did say beings have contacted heads of state. So prime ministers of various countries, world leaders, know about what's happening. They know this time is happening. They know about the crafts, who is having contacts with the crafts. They know things regarding religion, that it was all settled. They know because they've been told. They know that there's demons on X, Y, or Z politicians. They know it's a fight for humanity, literally, versus parasitic beings. And some of the world leaders are literally leading their country and their citizens to be part of this fucking shit, warmongering bollocks, to destroy humanity. They don't care about you. They care about your energy and keeping your frequency at a lower level. So you think, oh, fucking Russians. Oh, is this from China? I'm not going to buy it if it's made in China. Oh, fuck that. It's all been done deliberately. And it's not done for the benefit of mankind. I keep saying this. They will say it's for the benefit of mankind, benefit of the country, of humanity, and it's not. So that's so, family. I've just made a camera poke, so. And it's literally parasites, non-human entities, demons, versus world leaders who are connected, know what's happening, and think, okay, this is for humanity. It's not just for my country, this is for humanity. I'm going now, she says. Oh, 2.5 hours. Okay, I'm going to get going. Can't see any more flying crash. She says, I keep saying that, and then another one flies past. Yeah, 2.5 hours in. I'm going to go back and make this video shorter, I think, and start with the DNA. There's not much to say. I think I've said it all in DNA in this one. There is a DNA sequence on this earth that wasn't created by the creator. They have no link to the creators, to God, to higher beings. And they were put on earth specially and created by the demons, the entities, so they could, they're easily influenced. They've got no heart, have no integrity. They're created to be used by demons. That's not the way I wanted to say it, but yeah. Okay, so they're created because they have no heart energy for any insectoid greys, any demons, to have any problems getting inside their soul, basically, their spirit. There's nothing blocking entities from entering them and using them. And the food, I keep saying this, the fucking food for these entities couldn't give a shit. I told you this, I think did I say this before? Well, I was saying to my family, why the Freemasons and such, but why, and the entities tell them, and they're saying, why should the demons tell the Freemasons, tell X, Y, or Z that the food? Why should they think it's before? My family was like puzzled, and my family was like, really, they're puzzled as well. It's illogical to the demons to tell the truth to the people they're using. If that makes sense, It's illogical to the demons to tell the humans that they attach to that the food. So they lie to them. It's all ego based. Remember, I told you it's all ego based. So they give them the weapons. They make them rich. They make them famous. They make them so people will bow down to them. It's all ego based, and you feed it, and they're feeding whatever entity is attached to that person, to that organisation. And I was told that, and this was at the beginning as well. And I could say, why? And my family was confused, and they even said that the demons are confused with that question. It's stupid. They're saying, why would we tell the food the truth? Why would they tell that at the end of your life, yes, we're going to give you this, that, and the other? Why would we tell them that when they die, we're going to torture them and feed off them more? We feed off them when they're on land, in the human body, but when they die, their soul, their consciousness starts. Why would we tell them any different? If we told them the truth that, when they die, they're going to be fucked up, and we're going to torture them to get to feed off them even more, their consciousness and their energy, they'd stop. So why would we tell them the truth? So they feed their egos, give them knowledge, which some of it is really false, but all it is feeding their egos of these entities. Once they're attached to a person, that's it, the person's fucked. And you make them powerful, you make them be born into this family and that family to keep the generation, to keep the food supply going. One would, and it seems illogical to the demons attached to humans, inverted commas, to tell them the food. It seems illogical. Why would we explain anything to them? This is their thinking. This is the demons' logic, and some of them anyway. Some of them are just thinking of food. But the ones that have been fighting this battle between our creators, and that's how they think. That's what my family says. That's how they think. They don't. The creature beast and people that are part of the system, inverted commas, really believe what they have been taught, that it's us humans that are nothing. The ones that are not in the system, are not part of the system, are nothing. All we do, we're useless eaters, useless feeders, with the dregs. And they control our energetic source, so they control what's in the news, what we watch on the telly, etc., etc., the music we listen to. And they think they're in control. And exactly the same thing, go up a gear, and the handlers have been told, say this is pop star, this is how we want you to behave, say this is accent, this is what I want you to say regarding this latest incident. To the politician, okay, we're going to lead with this. They have been controlled, and then it goes even higher with actual demons themselves, and the humans, part humans, part demons, who really, really control the earth. We'll never ever see these entities, never ever see these entities or the name of these entities, who really control things. And they, yeah, and it's logical for them to tell somebody, lower form than them the truth. Why should they explain anything? Even the idea of explaining anything to an entity lower than them in rank, so to speak, is abhorrent. It's just puzzling. Why should we tell them the truth? It's just illogical to them. So that's me. Even it's just, whereas my creatives, they told me so many things, okay, and they've told me things where they've told a 5-year-old as well. This is all we've told. I'll tell you that another time. But yeah, this says your logic, what they give to me, it's for your soul to interpret. And then might say, okay, A, B, C, D. And I'm like, yeah, A, B, C, D. 2 years down the line, I was thinking, A is for apple, B is for ball, C is for creature beast, D is for dog. As your soul develops, as your soul goes on, but right initially, they would tell you, and as the maturity of your soul, of your consciousness grows, you're going to interpret what they've told you 2 years, 5 years, yesterday, last week, 10 years ago differently, because you're going to learn through experience. They're not going to tell you because they think you're too thick to understand it. They tell me as much as they tell a 5-year-old. And the 5-year-old will interpret it in their language, in their thinking, thought processes. I'm interpreting things in my thought process. There's going to be a professor out there somewhere, someone with a better education than me is going to interpret it in regard to his life experience and his soul's development. Remember yesterday, or a couple of days ago, I told you about the only person that I've ever listened to online who has said, and I know that it's completely and utterly genuine when they said about not having heroes, and that connects with your heart. Your heart will govern how society works. And if we all led with our heart in our dealings with each other within a society would be a lot better place. That's all we have to do is lead with our heart. And it sounds very simplistic, and I get it. I know for a fact he gets it. He knew what it was on about, and he sounded like he went to grammar school. He sounded very middle class, a bit older than me. That's about 10 years ago, and he's from a different generation, so a generation I think sort of like 20, 30 years older than me. But roughly 20, I don't know, just his voice, I don't know. And I knew that he got it. Okay, so the difference between our family, your clan, will tell you things, and at the time you might think, oh, that means this, or I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And from the creature beast, you don't question your superiors. You don't ask them, why am I doing this? Why are you telling me that? And this is how the demons are, and this is how the creature beasts operate. And this is what you operate in around the world. You don't question your superiors. If they tell you something, you believe it. Okay? You don't question what they tell you. Well, like I told you yesterday, not yesterday or the day before, or whenever I was on about Haile Selassie. And so, so that his Great Holiness was a real member of the real clan, royal family clan. I questioned that so many times. I say about 5, 6, 7, all the time I questioned that. That's the same question, because I didn't believe it. And my family's still here. That's how I'm like, yeah. They didn't mind me questioning it. I was like, I don't believe it. And I would ask the questions over and over again. I've tried to be a clever bitch and think that's a question in a different way. And that's me moving. And they still answered the question. And that's loads of, I don't accept what they say at face value. I question everything. But if you're dealing with a fucking parasitic entity, they think they're superior, and like the creature beast and the demons on the creature beast, whether it's insectoid or grey, actual demon that looks like a human, they think they're feeding off the person because it's the food. Do you get what I mean? The food to them. Why should we tell our food anything? It's like you getting a chicken from Asda and saying to the chicken, okay, before seasoning you up, tell me your life story. Tell me anything you want to ask. Shall I shove an onion up your arse? Anything? An orange? Any preference? You know what I mean? That's how stupid. And this is what my family's trying to convey. That's how the entities that are controlling these creature beasts and controlling world leaders, royal family members, blah, 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 think of the people that they're on, the overlays, the demons. Think, why should we tell them there's another craft? I can't be asked to move my arm now. Why should we tell them? Why should we? The very thought of even questioning them, it's not even logical. It doesn't even make sense to the demons, to parasites, or my family. I've asked so many different questions, or the same questions time after time after time. I don't know, it was a bit thick sometimes, I forget. Anyway, but especially sort of like world events questions, religious questions, the questions regarding royal families. I've asked the same question time after time after time, and they give me the same answers because I've not believed what they've said. And they don't mind me questioning them. Oh, bless them, they're quite very patient, very, very patient. And they've repeated it, and then sort of a few years down the line, I've got what they was trying to say to me. I feel it sort of clicked. Oh God, I know why they said this. I know why they said that. And that's so family. As I've grown, and my consciousness, and if it's conscious, my soul has grown, my energetic frequency has grown. I think, oh, I've got it now. I know why they've said this. Where if you're a parasite, listen, first you'll notice anybody that's into the system, you'll notice their intelligence, no matter what level their intelligence was at, will be dropped. And you know that the focus will be on the targeting program. The people they associate with now will be part of the targeting program, the beasting program. And it'd be solely focused, and that focus is part because they've got an entity attachment that wants to feed off them. Oh, is it cloudy? Clouding over, yeah. It's not me this time, is it? No, it's not me. And I'm going now, it's nearly 3 hours, fucking hell. Anyway. And that's why I say, question everything. Don't take question. I don't get any notifications, literally any notifications at all. And the people that moved to Derby I was going to speak to, oh bless them, they've literally turned into creature beast. Literally, I've got it on fucking audio. That I thought, oh no, they wouldn't, and they have. It's very disappointing to run questions by it or to say, yeah. What do you think about this? What's your opinion about this? Thinking that they're strong enough and they're human enough to give me... Oh, there's the cat. Oh, Baba, please. Oh, God, she's pissed in the bed, for fuck's sake. She does it out of spite, you know. Do you know if a routine like now is off, for fuck's sake, she's going to piss on my bed right where I sleep as well. Where my pillow is. That space between your pillow and your fucking shoulder. Yeah. So yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, it's going now. Everything's but yeah, I don't get notifications. I don't get any. You could be writing me a fucking essay. And this is on for my other channel as well. They block anything where I can have contact. That's part of the targeting, where they isolate you as much as possible. So family, friends, they'll block phone calls, emails, blah 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 blah. And it hasn't broken me yet. I think because officially, well, I wasn't officially an only child. I had a brother 10 years younger, but lived with his mum. I'm used to my own company, plus I'm ready for the change. And I've decided I don't like people anymore. I've got food. No, really. When I say I don't like people, part of it is me. I can't be asked. It's right fucking effort. I think because of the menopause and other things as well. And you'll notice some of the creature beasts, I've noticed as well, in my Facebook group and people out, they say they don't like humans, they hate humans, and that is actually true. They despise humans, even though they're human themselves, but because they've got an entity attached, they make them despise any human. Literally any human. Anything linked to humanity they hate. So that's why their love of Lucy Letby is just say Lucy Letby's our hero. Oh. That's why they'll say, oh, Lucy Letby's our hero. That's a creature beast. Creature beast. Got a song there for you. You can have that one, folks. Yeah. Anything that can do as much harm to humanity as possible, they do that. They hate humanity, hate anything connected to the creators. Whereas me, I'm just fucking knackered. I'm 54. I can't be arsed. I'm tired and my joints ache. What? Let's get this exchange over as quick as possible and as politely as possible, and I'll be on my way. I don't view the creature beasts the same as I do other humans. They're not human. Full stop. They are not human. So I'm not counting creature beasts. I'm counting like fellow humans where I'm tired, I can't be asked for you. Let's get this exchange over with. Thank you very much. Bye. And I'm going now. It's been nearly 3 hours. Oh, well done, me. Well done. Yeah, so I won't get your notifications. Like I said, to ask questions and feedback from people I wanted to meet in Derby, meet up again, to get feedback from and say, well, okay, am I saying this clearly enough? Do you understand what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. Or they're saying that you said that too many times and I stop it. I don't get notifications. I don't know why I brought it up. There's a reason. I just got flashed at. My family all right? It's moving side to side. I just have to say hi. All right. See if I can get it on camera. It's not as bright as one. There it is. Hi, family. You see it moving side to side. Hiya. Right, when I first started talking to my family, the creature beast, right, the way I speak to my family, okay, the way I speak to a normal family on earth, well, to my auntie, basically, I'm not counting anybody else. My family comes from a very big family, very, very big. But yeah, sort of it's dysfunctional. Just leave it at that. But the way I speak to my family is very, especially when they know everything about you. They know more about you than you know about yourself. So if we can go back onto this, okay? The creature beasts, this is how much they want to be in servitude to something else. They kept saying, why are you talking to them like that? You know, and I was like, for me, that's a puzzle. I was thinking, what do you mean I'm talking to them? Why? Like what? I didn't swear at them. Yes, in sentences. And in my rants regarding a creature beast, I might swear. But right from the beginning, when I started talking to them, because the way I speak is quite, especially to elders, I'm only counting my auntie, one auntie in that. I'm acknowledging one auntie existing now. they were really shocked that I was so open and so hello, hello, heavy, high ones, not bending down on my knees, going, what shall I do for you? They're so into servitude and being and the ranking and the pecking order that somebody to speak to higher beings the way I speak to them and I show them no disrespect. Like I say, I don't swear at them. I might be in a conversation where I'm swearing, but don't swear at them. Isn't that true, family? Yes, it's true. I don't never sworn at them, but I'm quite myself. They know everything. They know, so why should I put on an act? Whereas these creatures, that's all they do. What you see in public is very different to what they are in private, isn't it, family? And these beings have never been insulted, have you? I think they've been angry one or two times, things I've said, and I've been angry at them and pissed off at them one or two times, the things that they've done or said. But it hasn't come down to being disrespectful. It's not that when I question my Haile Selassie, His Holiness Haile Selassie, they know I wasn't doing it out of disrespect. When I keep on questioning, asking the same questions and not understanding their answers, then you know it's not out of disrespect. Okay? Whereas the creature beasts, so into servitude, they're so into that mindset of rank and superiority, they couldn't believe the way I talked to my family, these higher beings. Isn't that right? I know. Anyway, I'm going now. Thank you. Oh God, I've said it too. I don't even know. I don't have to shout, Jane. You fucking idiot. They can hear you perfectly fine. Use your inside voice. Okay, so they're in servitude. My creators. I never created them. The creators are my clan, my family, are not into servitude. I said it right the first few times, now I fucking lost the ability. I'm trying to get this one back here. Here we go. They don't need people to bow down to them and to live in fear. Their ego is not that fragile. That's it, family. I know you're moving around like a good one, but I'm going back. There's more. This is making me. They put this. Oh, there's a bright one there. Okay. So yeah, I'm going off now on a tangent on different things, but yeah, the creators don't need you to be servitude and to be afraid of them, whereas the parasites want you to be scared of them and to be in servitude and don't look them in the eye or don't question what they say to you. As my family, the whole point, and they know me, so they knew that I would be questioning everything. If it doesn't make sense, of course I want to question it, no matter who they are, in a respectful manner though. Of course I'm going to question it. It's illogical for me not to question it. There now, and this last one. Okay. Thank you, family. Leaving as much as I can. Thank you. Folks, I really am going now. I can't see more flying crafts. Thank you, family. Oh, I'm just okay. I say thank you a lot because, yeah, I say thank you a lot to everyone. Quite well versed on being polite. I'm very British that way. Thanks, family. Folks, I'm off now. Thank you for listening. 3 hours in. Fucking hell, if you're still here after one session, God bless you. Scrap that. Family bless him. Family bless the folks. Thank you. Bye.